Democrats are more patriotic than Republicans.
Hello. Nice
Hey.
to meet you. Okay, so really bold, clear statement that Democrats are very patriotic. Let's talk about the actions of the Democrats being very glorious in loving our country.
Well, I would like to clarify.
Yeah,
My
clarify,
claim is not
please.
that Democrats are very patriotic. It is that they are more patriotic than Republicans, but I apologize for interrupting you.
Okay, no, but I would like clarity on what are those actions, because in my understanding of Democrats being really patriotic is destroying the nuclear family, burning down flags, burning down buildings. I mean, we see just destruction in our cities. Did you see the trash and all the homelessness going out in LA? What is patriotic about supporting all of that? What is patriotic about supporting all the drugs that are coming in, all the things that we're allowing, the human trafficking, allowing all these things and policies going on? What is patriotic about that? What screams "I love America" of people proclaiming that?
You said that Democrats support, right?
No, I'm just asking, what are the patriotic acts that show? Because what patriotism means to me is kneeling for those who have sacrificed for our country. My father has served 30 years in the military, right? That is 30 years that he is not getting back, that he has fought for his country, laid down his life for. What is patriotic that the Democrats are doing, that are saying, hey, I'm going to lay my life down and not be egotistic and individualistic, and I'm going to serve and look out for others, look out for the next generation? What is it? So that's what I'm asking, to make that statement clear. What does that look like at the Democratic Party?
I actually think that's a great question. And the answer to your question would be a fight to protect and preserve the state of our democracy. I think that you listed off a whole cohort of claims there that were typically engaged in by Democrats that have been anti-patriotic, such as burning the flag, such as burning down buildings in the riots. And I agree with you, right? I think that those are clear displays of anti-patriotic behaviors. Do I necessarily disagree with them all the time? No, I don't think that it's wrong to burn the American flag if it's in protest of actions of the American government. But my claim here is that there's nothing less patriotic than supporting Donald Trump, a man that has already tried to destroy our country internally by attempting to overthrow the results of the 2020.
Okay, I completely understand that statement. I don't agree with that, but we're not talking about Donald Trump. We're talking about your statement that Democrats are patriotic. So I'm asking about the actions are what, because we can keep tying in Kamala and Donald into this, but they are not the reason of being a conservative or a Democrat. It's the morals, it's the values, and the actions that you are reflecting.
Of course,
that you're consuming.
I understand you. And the morals and the values and the actions reflected.
You are doing
the morals,
as a Democrat, as a liberal, what are you reflecting that's benefiting your country?
Of course, great question.
These socialism policies, these individualistic policies, these I want to consume these egotistic policies, these you should worship in closed doors and proximities, don't open the Bible in school, don't say the Pledge of Allegiance. All these
do you mind
things
if I
that
respond?
we see. No, yes, just let me clarify. We'll finish real quick. So all these things that we see, we're being forced as conservatives to shut that down, to be quiet, to be banned. So how are we talking about free speech, freedom of religion, loving, and all this stuff? These are all things that you guys are proclaiming, but
so do you agree with freedom of religion?
Of course.
So then you wouldn't agree with Trump's attempted Muslim ban?
Again, we're not talking about Trump. I'm asking for policies talking about how are Democrats really
Let's go over them. So first, I think that fighting for the freedoms of all 170 million American women by reinstituting federal protections for access to healthcare, that's going to be caring about the US
abortion.
citizens. I think that yes. I think that fighting.
Okay. Just want to make that clear. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make that clear because there's a lot of
do you mind if I finish?
to do that. No, I just wanted to make that clear so I'm on the same page. You can continue.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I obviously think being in a room surrounded by 20 conservatives, you're not going to look at access to abortion as healthcare. I think.
No, I'm sorry. Continue.
No worries.
This is a dialogue. You want a good, fruitful dialogue? Let's continue. I'm apologizing. I just.
Sweet. Yeah, and I understand that there's going to be an ideological separation there, but from my side of the aisle, I absolutely think that this is something that should be federally protected. I think that infringing upon women's right to bodily autonomy, bodily integrity, all because they want to preserve the life of a non-sentient, a multicellular life form that doesn't have the capacity to live
thought that about you?
Experiences.
She was about to she thought that you were just some cells.
My mom, when I was where? I mean, it doesn't care what she thought. I was that.
So you were just a bunch of cells. So that's what you're just believing in your claim.
Well, I mean, my particular claim was the reason why I'm pro-choice is because I don't value the life of a uni or multicellular.
But you have life.
That doesn't have the ability to
make that change. You get to make that choice by having life. And someone that doesn't have that voice to say that's just a bunch of cells, just abort it. Where does that stand? How is that patriotic? How is that loving America?
Yeah, because it protects access to healthcare. It protects the
killing
preservation.
babies,
One moment.
killing children. Okay.
Okay. So do you think abortion's murder?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think
I'm
that...
making that statement very
Okay.
clear.
Well, so do you think that some women with IUDs are murderers then? Because it is the case in some contexts. An IUD will allow for conception to occur, meaning there's a unique human life there, but then it will it will prevent its implantation into the uterine lining, killing it?
I don't support or believe in any of that.
Well, to be fair, that wasn't the question I asked you. I asked you if they were
So
murderers.
I have no comment on that.
Well, didn't you just say that abortion was murder because it was killing a
Yeah.
unique human life?
Yeah.
IUDs can and do kill unique human life. So wouldn't this make women with IUDs murderers?
Well, I, again, have no comment on that.
Okay, well, see, now I can just reflect everything you were just asking me back to you.
Yeah,
How can you
100%,
stand for
but
the
you're
murder
not
of
going to
unique
answer
human
the
life?
question that I have asked you about, again, how are these actions going to be